welcome back to the channel. I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of a update with the Evo. I was kind of forgot to finish the AYC pump relocation slash it was going to be a rebuild, that whole like series of videos. So I'm going to show you what I've done so far, and then I'm going to switch over to the GoPro and kind of give you guys a view of what I'm going to be doing, because there's a couple things I didn't think about when relocating that to the trunk. So like, what do you do with the tire stuff, you know? So I think I figured something out, but you know, we'll learn from my mistakes, right? So I'm gonna flip the camera around. Enjoy. All right, so like I was saying, I don't know what to do with this now because there's a box in the way. So I still have access to the original mounting holes, but this guy is pretty close. So what I'm gonna do is measure and see if I can't at least fit this much of this, and maybe just cut this off and cut that out a little bit, see if we can't kind of repurpose this. That way we can still fit that down in there. It won't be banging around too much, and it'll help keep this carpet more flat instead of it wants to keep falling in. So I'm going to switch to the GoPro and we're going to kind of have at it. Alright, so the goal is to try to cut this so that it'll fit in here, kind of, because before kind of fit in there like that, right? Now it doesn't even fit at all. So I'm hoping I can cut it this way and still bolt it into these holes. I think since the last video, what I did here was I installed the pump. I think I was talking about the lines coming through. You got to run the lines, connect them down there underneath, and then you got to hook them up to the pump. The only thing with the pump is just be careful when you go to tilt it, and then the reservoir is still back there, because you might a little on the low side, you might dump some of that fluid out. So and then when there's a template to drill the 4 holes to mount the pump back here. So I'm just trying to get this to sit down in here, so I can still have the tools in case I have a flat. So I'm gonna go mark this and cut it and kind of see where we are from there, so that way I can kind of still have some support with this. Otherwise what happens is I'm going to be cutting it right about here, and I'm going to be pulling these walls out, and it's not, this is going to just be sitting up against the plate over there. So the only other thing I could do is kind of cut some of this out so it'll sit up a little bit farther like that, and then just press it up against here. But I'm not sure I really want to do that, so it might be easier to do that though. So this is kind of the rough idea. I know I need to take some more off that right side, but I'm going to try to kind of form it with the box there. so you can kind of see the idea here. What I'm going to do is try to map it out a little bit, like so. Cut a little area out over here, and maybe something like so. Or I'm just gonna maybe just put these underneath there, but I just don't want it banging around, you know. So we'll see, because right now having these little bumps here, even though it raises this up a little bit, it's okay because this is still taller. So maybe the thing to do is something like this, right? Put a little notch over here. Alright, and you can, this will definitely lay down in there. But you can kind of hear it banging around already. So this is what I want to try to avoid. So maybe what I'll do is just cut a little hole right here for this, and lay this one back here, like so. So that's pretty wedged in there. Yeah, that fits pretty good. I think that might work. You know, still a little bit of a gap, but probably get that piece of board that's usually underneath here and see how that goes. It's not going to be perfect. I got a full-size wheel back here, so, but better than it was, and now I can change a flat if I need to. So hopefully this helps. Again, there's a template you can just lay on the ground. I kind of lined it up with that groove that's in the metal, and there's just 4 bolts, and you bolt the pump in, hook up the pump, bolt the pump in, and then this is just a cover plate. And then if you want, you can cut this. It seems to work pretty good. I'll give you a little bit of an update on that after I drive around with it. But I mean, it seems pretty secure, so I think it'll get the job done. So thanks for watching. Thanks for watching the video. I really do appreciate it. If you feel so inclined, go ahead and hit that like button. That really helps me out. And you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the little bell notification in case you don't want to miss any of my new content. Thanks again for stopping by the channel, and have a great day.